Hello, hello. Our knight in the corner has been replaced with a hornet. Wowee. Look at her hanging out over there. Very cool. I am using specifically a Hollow Knight key art render. Again, I'm not looking up anything Silksong related before I've played through the game at least once for myself. Didn't want spoilers, so I'm not even looking up key art for this. So I got something from Hollow Knight instead. Also, I want to clear this up front again. Mother Nature decided that we weren't quite done with summer yet, so they decided you'll get more 90-degree weather, 90 plus degrees even. So I'm gonna have the AC running in the background. It might make my audio a little bit scrunkly. Just want to make that apparent. Yes, I know that the audio is this way. I can't really fix it. I'm sorry. I can't do anything more about it. But I didn't want to leave it unaddressed. But that's not going to stop me from enjoying the heck out of this game, so let's take a look here. Oh yeah, that 20% reduction was right on the money. Perfect. I was expecting a video just full on showing the final boss in the thumbnail, though. I mean, of course. That's probably people want their clicks. So of course they're gonna show the most impressive, intriguing stuff in the thumbnail to grab people's attention right away. Can I say how gorgeous this menu is? Like, what? The vibes here. This is already kind of a interesting contrast to Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's menu screen is very somber and melancholy. Very interesting. Let's pop into some options here for a moment. Ooh, we can turn on and off camera shake. Interesting. Achievement pop-ups are off by default. I think I'll leave it that way, honestly. It is very interesting, though. Okay, let's try turning master volume down, and then I can tweak it from there. And let me bring back up the audio levels to where they normally are. Wait. Hear the hero's voice during exploration and combat. Oh, right. Because, you know, Hornet actually says things. Things like...
Shaw!
Interesting, okay. Yeah, I think if we tweak the volumes here, it's crazy how sensitive the master volume slider is. It's like going from 10 to 9. That feels like a crazy jump. Let's start with things pulled back just a tad. We'll have to see how it sounds once we get into the actual game itself. Especially once we get into combat and we start getting impact noises. Let's see, I do want my frame rate capped so that it's not trying to go crazy. I think we can leave all of this alone. I'm not gonna go into controller or keyboard settings because sometimes there are games where even the control screen spoils things because it shows you bindings for items or abilities or equipment that you don't start with. So even if this game doesn't do that, I'm not gonna even entertain anything that could even remotely be a spoiler. Because we're here, we're playing the game. As soon as I adjust the slider until the frame touches the edge of the screen, which they already do, I'm gonna just leave things at default. I don't think we need to mess with anything here. Oh boy, here we go. We silksonging. They see your beauty, so frail and fine. They see your peace, woven of faith and toil. They forget your heart, bound in slumber and servitude. When you wake, they shall see your truth, a beast's nature, bare to all. Barloom's Folly by the conductor Romino. Barloom's Folly, okay. I'm already seeing some parallels. We had the elegy for Hallow Nest. Okay, okay. Ooh. This cinematic looks really nice. Wait, I heard that motif. I heard that Hollow Knight motif. I heard it. Hello? It's going crazy. Oh, we have acts. We have acts now. Oh. This is gonna be a big game, isn't it? Hollow Knight did not divide itself into acts. Oh no. Hey, there's my old faithful.
Friend.
Let's go. Ooh, that controller vibration's a little bit funky. I'm not used to playing games with the controller vibration on. Ooh. Ooh, hello? Hold on. This movement, though? These animations? Close enough. Welcome back, Lucard from Symphony of the Night. Look at that. The turn and duck. That's really interesting. Oh, we ain't pogoing no more. We diving. That's gonna take a lot of adjustment. Okay. So we come in at an angle. It's a pretty short distance right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we could get an extension to that later. Some piece of equipment. Volume looks like it could come down a little bit lower. Just do it a little bit at a time. Even lower still, potentially. Let's... Oh, I kinda want to keep the music volume a little higher because the music is probably gonna be really good. And again, I don't want it to overpower, per se. Let's keep it normal. Let's maybe do like this. Trying to do a bit of a balance here. Yeah, we'll roll with that for now. The control screen does show binds for basically every ability. Yeah, that's That's why I don't look at controller screens, even though there might be some settings in there that could be useful. Like, sometimes I do prefer to have the controller vibration off. That's usually my default. Just because I don't know how much that really does for me specifically. Yeah, we still have impact knockback. That's fine. Environment looks absolutely gorgeous. Welcome to the Moss Grotto. That little midair flip, that was fun. Oops, excuse me. Pardon me. Whoa, I love that mid-air flip. That is fancy. Whoa, hello? Ledge grabbing? We have ledge grabs in this game? Hello? Yeah, short distance. Oh, interesting. Okay. Huh, okay. So there's a little bit more intricacy to that. It's gonna need some adjustment. Figuring out how I turn around when doing those dives. Okay, okay. Well, no time like the present to test another button. I see my little spool shaking up there. Ooh, this platform makes the controller rumble slightly with each step. Just to really emphasize that it's dipping down a little bit. Very, very interesting. Making sure you really know that there's a ledge grab. Dive bomb me. Okay. Oh, interesting. Ooh, very interesting implementation of a healing system. Okay, okay. So that's just a press it once and let it happen kind of thing. And it healed, well, at least 3 hit points. Don't know if it does all of them. Yeah, we are outside of Pogo territory now. Who needs to Pogo when we can just... I'm not liking this double enemy setup here. This gives me shades of False Knight, but I think that might be a little too soon. That animation looks really nice. Okay, Mossberry. I guess I maybe should look at the pause screen for inventory here. Okay, we have Hunter's Cloak. Tool pouch, designed for holding tools, traps, and crafting materials. You're telling me they put a crafting system in this game? I will hold judgment until later when we see how it's implemented. Mossberry seeds, toxic to most creatures. Okay, okay. Wait. Shell shards. 25 out of 400. Used in the crafting of tools and traps, so we can only hold a certain amount. So this isn't just an uncapped currency. Good to know. It does seem like resource management of our healing and skill usage being a shared resource still holds true. Wounds can be healed and skills executed. Good to know. Doesn't look like we have any other tabs yet. That will probably come later. Oh, hello? Hello, am I having a heart attack? Is that what's going on here? I'm all shaky. What's going on? Hornet, you cool? You need a glass of water? You good? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll bite. Braid rosary string. Okay, okay. Worn string holding a meager amount of rosaries can be broken and the loose rosaries used to trade. Oh, interesting. So they have like a consumable soul system, like Dark Souls games is my initial interpretation. It's like it's kind of a soft banking system. At least that's my initial impression. Okay. Hmm. Oh. You don't care about spikes. Good to know. What do we have up here? The rough equivalent of geocaches. Okay. That is not what I wanted to do. I did not want to grab the ledge. I was trying to give this guy a little bit of a... How do you do? I feel like there is one thing I've got to test. If I can actually remember to properly test it. We do still bounce. We still bounce. But now it happens at a diagonal, so that's a little concerning. Dude, that ledge grab is going to take so much getting used to. I am not used to it at all. Okay, so that takes about, I don't know, 2 seconds, something like that. Come back up here, buddy. I need to do a funny little bounce off of you just to check this ledge. Nothing there. Wanted to check. Alright, alright. So far, so good. I already feel like we've got a few different directions of things going on here. It's a fun noise. I like that. I love the little resonant tone that happens in the background of that. Very nice. Okay. Oh, I can't grab it. I don't got the hops. Let me try something here. Do you come back? You do come back. Okay. Come here. There we go. Got it. Good practice. So I can't quite reach that ledge, so I do need to be pretty close to even with the ledge. I can't really reach up super far above me to do ledge grabbing. So far, so good. Hornet, what's going on? What's up with you, dude? You need medical attention. Ooh. And it's just fine. Oh, I do love that. I do love that sitting pose. Very stately. Interesting. Used as a measure of faith and traded as currency. Okay, so we have... So the shell shards are not a currency, strictly. But we do have something that appears to be equivalent in function. Okay. Hello, first boss. Boss mother, hello. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Guess we gotta duke it out now. Oh, there goes the damageless attempt. Well, that healing went to good use. I have to get used to the range of that dive being as short as it is. I mean, I guess in a way it's not too dissimilar to the concept of going, whoa, wait a minute. That hit didn't immediately take them out of stagger? Noteworthy. Keep that in mind. We'll see if that applies to any other bosses. Okay, okay. Hornet, please. Ah. Harikunojo. Well, let's hope it's the former, because we are out. Excuse me, did you just speak English words? Did you just say, come on, get up? Up with you, up! I won't have you dying on my floor. Ah, awake at last. You should mind your strength, traveler. There's no use wasting energy on an old nobody like me. We have a protagonist that can actually have conversations now. Isn't that crazy? I see that now, madam. My welcome to your land has not been kind. I had reason to be wary. So you're another pilgrim, then? Scuttled out of the darkness to climb the great path and bow at its gilded peak? I am no pilgrim. I am Hornet, and I arrive in your land by no choice of my own. I was brought to your kingdom by force, captured by strange bugs clad in veil. Oh, how curious! The bugs of the citadel at the summit of our land. They veil themselves in service to their faith, or perhaps as slaves to something greater. Then I shall seek their citadel. If the veiled bugs would go to such lengths to bring me here, I intend to find out why. Oh, it's intimidating. Yours is no pilgrim spirit. You've the bearing of a hunter. Welcome then, fierce traveler, to Barloom, our holy yet haunted land. Before you depart, Permit an old bug a brief warning. Best keep that weapon drawn. Our kingdom is gripped by a curse. Its paths grow wild and dangerous, and though some still attempt to climb to the citadel at its crest, none return to speak of what they see. Objective unlocked. Very interesting. We actually have spelled out objectives now, too. Ascend through the lands of Barloom to reach the citadel at the kingdom's peak. So we have a task screen. Very nice. Let me just go take a quick look over here and see what's over in this direction. Probably come back through that way later. From the other side. You bear your blade well, Hunter, and you've skill, no doubt. Though I don't mean any unkindness when I say you still seem a little frail. I was a long time spent captive, bound by seals strange to me. My strength is diminished, but recoverable. By the time I reach that citadel, I'll be ready to face what waits. Okay. I see you. I see we've got our reasons for her not being absolutely cracked like she can be in Hollow Knight. Very interesting. Dang. Seeing that one bug with the veil in the foreground, that's crazy. Like, background elements, sure. But I'm really gonna have to start paying attention to the foreground as well. If they're gonna be hiding details like that, I gotta make sure I'm paying attention. Oh. Bone Bottom. Potentially our new Dirtmouth? Potentially. I'm trying not to draw too many comparisons for comparison's sake. I'm mainly using it as a way to kind of orient and rationalize where things are in my mind. A fellow pilgrim, are you? About to start your great journey to the holy citadel up top?
Buenera.
I am no pilgrim, sir, though it seems we will be traveling a similar path. Pilgrim? Well, it makes no difference, I suppose. We all must walk the roads, up and up, though most of us will fall long before we see the grand gates. If you're wise, you'll stop here and rest a while before heading out into that dangerous world. What have we got in here? You know what those arrows remind me of is Rude Buster. Something tells me this might be that might be more of a transit sign.
Goro.
Oh, you've come to hide down here too, then? 'Tis a fearful world out there. If you can keep quiet, I don't mind you joining me.
Caspin?
You've chosen a curious place to rest, ma'am. This pit of bells and the structure around it, they suggest a station for travel, though one long abandoned.
Fayoma.
Hey, rumors in the camp say these bells run throughout the lands, great veins of them, forged by our ancient kin. And some even say bugs used to travel through them, in gilded carriages no less.
Santa so.
Surely such fanciful travel would be a sin for us pilgrims. We must walk and climb and crawl using only our own meager claws. Only thus can we prove our devotion. So yeah, that tracks. This is a transit station. say that's good literal signposting by them because arrows do indicate motion. This place already feels more populated than Dirtmouth because I think Dirtmouth basically just has the two people to start with. You have the Elderbug and then you have Iselda and the Shah. Everyone else you kind of have to find as you go along. Oh, traveler. Destined for the Citadel, yes? Well, before you embark, won't you stop and make trade with an old pilgrim?
Megina Fora.
I'd see your wares, madam, though I fear I may have nothing worthy to offer in return. Worry not. If you lack fine goods to trade, we can barter still. In this devout land, we deal in the currency of faith. Rosaries, those finely carved beads of prayer. If you will only share some with me, I will trade you something fair. Whoa, these icons. Very painterly. I like the texture on them. Magnetite brooch. Okay, so this is something that looks to be an... It's either like a luck increase or similar to the Geo Attractor Hollow Knight. Considering. We've got mask shards, those are still in. Let's see, craft metal. Okay. Simple key. Seems like it comes from the Citadel. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So there is like a banking system in a way. They can bring up the rosaries that you have on you just loose in your pocket as a usable currency. Turn it into an item. I think Sekiro has something like that. I remember there being something like that where it's not a one-to-one. You do spend a little bit more money to save the money that you have. But it's the cost of insurance, basically.
Da, Fenestra.
What's this you're building, sir? A sign of some kind.
Faladin.
Aye, you're a sharp bug. Oh, wish. It's past time this old camp had. As the resident fixer, I've taken it upon myself to sort it out. Popular thing about Varlo wish walls. Use them too. So many prayers left unanswered. Gives them a place to go. Is this gonna be a quest board? Are you building a quest board right now? Is that what we're doing? I think it might be. I think that might be a quest board. I'm trying to figure out movement tech here. I think, yeah. Finding the right height to do air dashes so that I don't run into the ground is the way to go. Oh, we're going back down. Hello, this is the fall. Indeed. We're gonna bench warp real quick and see if that still happens. Can we bench warp? We can bench warp. Good to know. Yeah, I guess they almost had us. They almost had us carried into the village here. To Bone Bottom. Hello. Oh, hear me pray, please hear me sing. My path's ahead, but here's the thing. I can't squeeze past, oh gate of bone. Please wake up and help. Oh?
Nesvir.
Why do you sing, little one? This bony gate seems like a poor audience.
Deloria.
Oh, but of course I sing. I am Sherma, a pilgrim, just like you. I hear the call of the great citadel just like every other devout soul. But look here. As soon as our sacred journey begins, we are tested. This huge gate stands between us and the way forward.
Ben Ventral.
Only holy prayer and song will open the way. In this kingdom, even mighty bone is moved by music. Why is it shaken?
Memoko, Memoko.
Join your voice with mine, Red Maiden. You, me, and my lucky chime will sing together until the great gate opens.
Faridula Simanet. Doni Puana Volinet.
I love their singing, it's great.
Dana Fon sur le banc.
Yeah, you keep at it. You keep at it, buddy. I'm sure it'll open eventually. Sneaky. Sneaky little dude. Okay, okay. What are we looking at here? What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there, you silly little goober? Dude, ledge grab. That's so weird to me still. Oh, there's a rumbly and the tumbly again. Feels so weird to have a ledge grab. Bigger one. Wow. Getting a lot of orange here. Feel like this is meant to play off of Hollow Knight expectations. Feel like, oh no, is that the radiance? Ooh. But ledge grab. It's still very strange. Yeah, that's what I thought. I shan't be duped quite so easily. Fun little side path for some extra rosaries there. Okay. There's some pretty good distance if you want to. It's arena time. Whoa. Here, let me try and figure out my dive a little bit. As cool as the flips and the spins are when coming out of the dive, I'm a little worried that it's going to be kind of difficult for me to tell which way I'm facing when I'm trying to do a dive. So I might not be going for back-to-back dives. Might be a little risky. Cinematic, slow down. Alright, who's the big boy? Got any big boys? I was wondering if that rumbling was gonna be like, oh, we got a big boy coming for you now. Now look, I'm on the other side of the gate. Didn't even pray or nothing. Here you go. Get the door open for you.
Flimpleman.
Oi, did you see it, Red Maiden? The Great Gate heard my song, and, in its infinite and ancient kindness, has opened the way forward for us.
Miavel.
Gate, 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 nicest gate I've met. Gate, 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 greatest miracle yet. Ha ha.
Faridula Seaman.
Sherma, you're gonna be great. You are gonna be absolutely wonderful. Oh no, they roll so far. The beads, they roll on the ground. So what's up with these then? Are these... Oh, they're 5. Okay. They look exactly like Geo. Very interesting. I wonder if there's anything more significant about that. Sure. Okay. Very picturesque little spot. We even get some bells to play. Oh, no secrets up there. That would have been awesome. I was ready for it. Yeah, it's Geo, but it doesn't hold itself in place. Actually, you know what? Now that I think of it, it doesn't look like Geo. It looks like one of the map markers. That's what I'm thinking of. The silver ones, they look like one of the map markers you can buy from Izelda's shop. Yeah, having them roll all over the place, I think I'm gonna invest in that magnetite brooch as soon as I get enough. As soon as I get enough beads to do so, because Geo was already kind of a pain to chase around. I already appreciated the attractor for just bringing Geo to me. With these beads that roll around all over the place, there's no way. There's no way. Pilgrim, you are blessed to walk the foundations of Barloom. Humble yourself before the shells of those who gave their lives to hold our kingdom's weight. Do you mean that literally? Are we talking like an Atlas kind of situation? Ooh, the marrow. We do have a very distinct life and death contrast going on here. Going from the lush greenery to fire and bones. Jeez. That effect was insane. Hello? Kinda goes crazy though? Do I want to go in there or do I want to go up? I kind of feel like I want to go up. They didn't even get a chance to attack. Hello? What are we looking at up here? Ooh, hello. Nice self-defense mechanism. That's kind of metal. That goes crazy. Hello? Ah, aha! A native of these fiery lowlands approaches. Have no fear, my friend. We fleas are but humble travelers.
Da, Fenestra.
Well met, sir. Though, like you, I am not of these lands. I am merely journeying through. Oh, a kindred spirit. It's good luck for wanderers to meet on an unfamiliar path. And now that we have met, know that I am Flea Master Mushka, leader of this caravan. Our own journey has barely begun. You are most welcome to tarry here a while, stranger. Their ways are dark and winding. Good bugs must stay close together. Alright. Grishkin. I love these names. We got Mushka and Grishkin. Dodeshna, Dodeshna. I am saying, welcome to our caravan, stranger. You're a very funny, very strange flea, isn't it? No fur at all, and your wings fall off. Is just, of course. Us fleas famous for giving just. No. They're not giving the. I need to redo the voice on this, huh? We're really going for that sort of like Russian Russian speak. I don't know. Like, I think my brain tried to say speech and dialect at the same time, and it just did not work out. Oh boy, here we go. I'm gonna try to read this as they have it written. My fellows give me much worry for the other fleas, but I'm not give at all. They will find their way to us, and if not, we'll keep count of them anyway. Yes, yeah, I guess they are all just... They all kind of have that speech to them. Deshna, stranger. You are looking a little... tired, is it? Unhealthy? You can rest with us here if wish. It's nice and dark, and warmth from below brings good health. Still, you should make care not to stay much long. You are not flea after all. I did not expect them to react to that. Well, good to meet you. It's not a flea circus, but it is a flea caravan. So, kinda close? Hold on, I see cracks in this wall. I'm going in. Stayed a little too close there. What's going on over here? A nice plate of rosaries for me. Mm-hmm. Okay. At this point, I'm just kind of going places. I am looking forward to the day that I can get my hands on a map. Hornet girl, why you floating? Why you floating like this? Your feet ain't even close to touching the ground. What are you talking about? What attack do you do? Do you do an attack or do you just approach? I guess they just approach. Didn't seem interested in performing any sort of specific attack. Oh, I suppose that's fine. Now that's interesting. The way that they've designed these platforms just visually. Very fascinating. Yippee! I get to be hopelessly lost again. Well, I can't get up there. But now I can. Ascend with Gorb. That is the goal of this game, is to ascend. Gorb would have loved Silksong. You can just imagine him now, floating up toward the peak, going. Okay, that seems good. Sure. what did this do? Maybe broke something further down. We'll have to check down there in a bit, but I don't want to fall down there just yet. Hello? Hold on. You know, I really should have expected it from the game being called Silksong, but there's a lot of singing happening. Hi. Ushanka! Edges sharp and senses keen. In my land, that is the way warriors greet each other. For though you are a child barely hatched, you are also a warrior. Your stance, your weapon, your movements, all proclaim it so.
Buenera.
You have keen sight for my skill, Bug, but my childhood has long since passed. What has happened here? I see signs of battle all around. These strange shuffling pilgrims. In the camp below they were docile enough, but up here they seem to have lost their senses. They cry out to the darkness and attack their fellow travelers. Yakanesh, keep your weapon drawn and your bearings true. The way ahead is winding, and to lose one's way invites only death. I am a navigator amongst my tribe, and have been making maps of these lands. I can trade them with you, and supplies, if you wish. New conifer, okay. But equally findable due to song. Very nice. Well, I definitely... I'm gonna need the quill so I can actually mark the map. And then I think, since we're not doing much in the Mosslands and we're in the Marrow right now, I think we invest in the Marrow map first. Then we can get more stuff later. I would like to have the compass, but I don't think I'll have enough. I have to... I don't know how much the rosary item that I have would give me. But I think just having a map for now is still a good upgrade to have. At least I can kind of keep my bearings somewhat. In these lands, names are given freely, are they not? I am Chakra, wielding rings. If our hunts intertwine again, I will have new maps to trade. Until then, farewell, child-wielding needle. I mean, okay. Seek. Oh. Objective marker? Okay, okay. I see you, I see you. The 30 rosaries. That would just barely not be enough. We would need 4 more rosaries. Farewell, I suppose. Let me look around and see if there's any more. Well, shell shards. Wonder if there are any other rosaries I can pick up. Yeah, there are a few down here. Could be just barely enough then. Whoa, there's a little bit of edge walk protection. Interesting. Maybe that's just the animation making it look a little bit funky. Let me double check the price of this.
Catestre.
Who are you calling for, Chakra? Your voice echoes through the caverns. I came deeper into Farloom in search of my mentor, the greatest of my tribe. I could not keep pace, though, and her trail grew cold. You will have traveled much farther by now, but if I keep moving and stay vigilant, I will reunite with her. Yeah, it's 70. Just give ourselves the last one. Your charts and tools show fine skill, Chakra. I've met few who'd match your talent.
Karkena.
Cartography. Apollo. It is a craft skill common amongst my tribe. Most important to keep one's mind sharp when on a journey. The charting of caverns, the memory of travel, the knowing of one's place within the kingdom, an engaging task for a warrior's mind.
Nieskares.
An unfortunate thing that my great mentor never learnt the skill. Our talent at getting lost. I should almost be impressed. I am getting that compass, please and thank you. Okay, so tools are a replacement for charms, it seems. We'll see how that works when we get to a bench. Oh. 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 Very interesting. So we've got equip skill, equip tool. So there's like different categories of tools. Interesting. But there's also equip skill in the center and then a couple of unmarked notches. Fascinating.
Pushanka.
That will be very interesting to see how that works. Only I could use that bench to equip the compass right now. Boss room. Oh. Hello? Who? Oh, these guys. They drop rosaries. Okay. That does make sense. Oh, okay. So that effect of them getting threaded. That's a sign to watch out. Hello? You up there? Little grub dude. Nibbling on some moss. Okay, so this is part of Moss Deep, it looks like. Whoa, the jump! My man's got some leap. Okay. Before I go that way, want to see if I can get over here. Not quite, but I can at least grab these rosaries down here. Yeah, we'll have to come back there later. Unless I pull some funny little shenanigans. Give me a moment. I would like to unlock this and equip my compass. Thank you very much. Yeah, it looks like this does leave the marrow. How many? Enough with the other map. Might as well grab it while we're here.
Karkena.
I will soon leave these crumbling roads, but if you stop by the settlement below, we may meet again. I pass there often to trade with the pilgrims. Good to know. I will take that Mosslands map, not Moss Deep. What game is Moss Deep from? Is that's a Pokemon town, isn't it? I think it's what, Gen 3? Hoenn region? Pokemon Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald? That's probably what I was thinking of with Moss Deep. Alright, yep, little Groblin's back. Okay, come here, buddy. I need you to kind of go over this way and bounce. Hee hee hee. Hee 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 hee. Hee hee hee, where am I going? Hee hee hee, I'm lost. Hee hee hee. Wowee, more rosaries. A good number of them, too. Ooh. That's a little concerning. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Shortcut elevator? Are we shortcutting right now? Interesting. What do you got down there? You got a mossberry? Where'd he go? There's a guy carrying a mossberry down there. Where'd he go? There you are. I get the feeling I might need to come back for that guy. Because if I hit him, he's probably just gonna drop it down into the pit. I wonder if we'll get any sort of like pull an enemy closer to you. I shan't be fooled on this day. Good thing those traps have an extensive activation time. Otherwise, I would have had to use more than 1% of my power. Ooh, hello? What is this? Hello? Are you... Okay, it's a spool fragment. It's just like, you're not gonna tell me what I got. We're going full Metroid Zero mission unknown item. No, it's a spool fragment. Okay. One half of an artifact left behind by the Weavers. They had a presence in Hallow Nest as well, or the region that the Kingdom of Hallow Nest would eventually be founded in. So this will increase our amount of silk we can carry. So kind of like the vessel fragments. Understood. Okay, big button. That opened something up here. Okay. So we wrapped back around. I got it. Okay. I gotcha. What I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by these traps, these spike traps, was I wonder if we'll get some sort of ability that will let us pull enemies in toward us. Because that sort of thing seems exactly like what you would use in a scenario like this. We've just got this enemy floating over a darkened pit. But they're holding an item. Unless hitting them would grab their attention, they would then come up to us. But that does not appear to be the case. They just kind of keep trucking along. They're really holding on to that mossberry. And I'm assuming that if they're putting mossberries in weird spots like this, that it's worth having. Ah, we're here. Okay, okay. Understood. Very interesting. We do have the elevator here. You know, I do feel like I just saw a bunch of screen tearing. Let me try putting the VSync on. Because when I was walking over to the elevator, I just saw a bunch of screen tearing. Yeah, that looks a little better, but we'll have to see how it looks down below. Okay. This guy is just, I need to get him, and we're just right above the village here. Okay. That makes more sense. You come back down. I want to see how that looks walking over to it. Back down. There you go. I just want to see if that screen tearing happens again. No, I didn't notice it anywhere else, but walking over to the elevator, I saw a bump. Yeah, that looks better. Where is this silly little guy? Heading over this way. I think this is a better spot to intercept. He gets a little closer to these ledges where I can actually see him. Oh, they react to me dropping down. That's fun. They are adequately startled by my sudden drop down. Yeah, getting used to this dive rather than just having a great downward attack. Going to take some getting used to. No! I'm trying. But just lining it up is a little bit funky. I think I might just have to take a sideways swing at him. It's so tough. I can't line him up because he's below the natural camera line. I think I just have to take pot shots at him. There we go. That's all I needed to do just to finish it off. Okay, let me look at the maps here. Yeah, I think we did everything in Moss Grotto for now. We do have one room over in the Marrow I haven't checked out that goes left. There's also that upper area spots. Let's fill out some map. I would like to explore as much as the game will let me early on. Let's see, we don't need to do that whole rigmarole loop around. Just go through here. Also, I love how this is actually just made, this whole lever and everything is just made out of bones. Very fun. Take a seat by the bell. I want to go up and then see what's in this left room. If I can. Might as well keep stocking up on shell shards along the way. Oh, okay, shortcut platform. Very nifty. Let's see, I don't think I went this way before, otherwise I probably would have had that shortcut opened up. Yeah, I think I went through this room from that right side at the top there. Yeah, this is the hall room. I basically only saw the top of this room. Let's see what's in here. Tiny. Shard pendant. Collect more shell shards from defeated creatures. Okay. We'll have to pop that on when we get to another bench. Very nice. Not like I've got any other tools competing for that spot. No harm in having it equipped. Okay, let's see. I do also want to go left. I could go check that room to the right, but I'm worried that it's going to connect back down to the hallway and we'll keep going forward. Ironically, I do, as much as I'm terrified of having to dodge spoilers in between these streams, I can't fully betray my natural play style of wanting to explore as we go along. That drops down, so I want to head over. How much money am I working with here? 73. Anything else worth purchasing here? I feel like I would get more use out of the markers than the bench pins because I can keep in mind where the benches are. Being able to mark locations to return to would be very valuable. Question is, how many do we get? 9 of them. Okay. I think Hollow Knight had 6 that you could do per marker type. So that concerns me that we're potentially going to need to mark that many. Oh, hey, you got the grass spitting attack. That's fun. You got a lot of health, buddy. They are gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Hee hee. I can hit you through the floor. Silly goober got cheese. Okay, where does this go then? Right here. Okay. Seems good. Just a little bit more interconnectivity. Got no problem with that. Might as well heal. Just double checked. It turns out I haven't found that breakable wall in Bone Bottom. Yet another secret I missed even after 35 hours. I mean, with a game like this, it's bound to happen. Stop spilling my beads all over the place. I need those. To buy shiny things. Yeah, it does not surprise me that stuff like that Like, I'm probably, even with the amount of exploration that I plan to do, I'm probably going to miss stuff too. It's all but certain. Coral Commandment. Hello? The once gleaming seal has worn with time. A relic of Farloom's past, interesting to collectors of historical items. Lem? Lem, are you here? Ah, more spike traps, whatever, dude. I just totally ignored the trap, it's really funny. Weaver of Farloom, by grace you warden, by thread you healed. For your favor, eternal, we offer our song. Yeah, the Silksong. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't think I want to jump down that way. Whoa! Spooky, scary spike traps. Okay, so we're gonna need something a little bit more ferocious to cut through that thread there. No? No? Okay. Hehehe. Nice try. No, I won't lose damage to the hidden traps. Now I'm just gonna face tank enemies. That's the way to do it. Hello? Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. We claim the future of our haunted kingdom. Okay. Oh. Intense. Ooh. Silk Spear, okay. Hey, we get the needle throw. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh, it's fast. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. Oh boy. That's got some kick to it. Okay, I don't have enough silk to use it again, so I'm gonna need to get some more. Don't have any volunteers here. I'll check over this direction real quick. Ah, okay, okay. Guess we'll see what's over here. Ooh, travel station? Oh. Oh, I need to silk spear to free you. Alright, hold on, I need to get some. I'm gonna get some silk. Means I gotta find some enemies. Where are the enemies? There you are. Give me your silk. There we go. Now we have some stuff to work with. Before I go all the way back up to that other spot I wanted to open up, let's free this funny little fellow over here. Be free! Hell beast! Yep, you're a Moss Charger. I had a feeling. Whoa! Okay, okay. Beast? How you doing, buddy? Whoa! Mad hops, though. Okay, okay. Oh, you're doing another dash. Okay, okay. Ooh, the bells! The bells! Okay, okay. Yeah, you do that charge. I'm just gonna take that time to heal. Easy peasy. Watch those bells. Bell Beast. Otherwise known as average YouTube content creator. Asking you to subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Oh, we're getting stuff from the ceiling too. Noted. Gotcha. We'll be more careful. Okay, so they just do the one bounce from the ceiling. Gotcha. We can handle that. Just gonna play it safe. Don't need to do anything too crazy. You're doing the charge, I'm gonna heal. Okay. You're tossing out some more bells, that's fine. Yikes. Maybe I could have dashed out of the way of that. If I'd done my dive, maybe that would have worked. Ooh, I like the cinematic slowdown on the boss defeats, though. It's pretty cool. This. Hello? Ooh. That sounded healthy. Oh yeah, looks healthy too. You know, just visible heartbeat shaking the entire screen. What is happening? Lord Nature. What is this? Hello? He hit switches. Rise, rise. Getting ape escape flashbacks with these crank wheels. Oh, strength. Come, child, witness our waking. Consumed a silk heart. Regained the power to regenerate silk within one's shell. Hello? What do you mean regenerate silk? Excuse me, I'm gaining silk over time? Interesting. Does each silk heart give me another little unit of silk for regeneration? Like, that's a regeneration maximum, rather? It looks like it stops at one. Oh, they're so excited. Oh, ride me, ride me, ride me. I want to take you somewhere. Hold on a second. I need to see if there's anything else going on over here first. Just real quick. Yeah, that looks important. Let's go back a little bit. Okay, so those silk hearts are gonna be super helpful if I can ever find more of those. That's crazy. Whoa. Oh, the curly map. Whoa, that's weird. Look at us go. Heck yeah. Hello, ma'am. We have arrived.
Oh boy. Dad.
Beast. Beast. Horrible beast. That's fine, it's just my dog.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, he's trained. It's fine. Oh, hello. Isn't this a shiny little place? Yep. Yep. It is a quest board. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wayfarer the Lost Fleas. I know we've been there. Wish promised. Okay. Let's see. Do we have 200 shell shards? I don't know. The sweetness, sourness, bitterness. I need it all with hastiness. If you have the precious fruits, come to me in Moss Home and share all you have. Okay. It gives us a place to turn in those moss berries. Keep an eye out for that. Let's see. Garb of the Pilgrims. Okay, so that looks like we probably collect things from those converted pilgrim enemies up top. Let's see. Oh, I have 232. That works. Sure. I have nothing else I'm using shell shards for, so might as well do some good here. Wish granted. Check it out. I'm like a genie or something. Look at that. You've gone and donated all those shell shards, just like I wished for. I can scarcely believe it. Those shards are valuable, all right. Brilliant for crafting and fixing. Very versatile. More than that, though. It was a warm thing you did. The sort of kindness you don't see much in this weary place.
Caspin?
Is this kindness? I must take care to learn of this land and claim what advantage I can from it. Answering requests like yours can often fit those ends. Hornet, please. You can afford to be a little less pragmatic. Oh, it's like that, is it? Well, even still, the help's well appreciated, miss. Best of luck in your travels. May every wish of yours be granted. Well, thank you. I at least can show some appreciation. Even if Hornet is gonna be a little more coy about it. But it's fine. Oh, 3 silk hearts to acquire. Okay, so we found one of 3. Oh, okay, so I need to go visit Mushka again. They'll give me a quest, it looks like. We need 12 pilgrim shawls. And speak to the druid in Mossholm. Okay. We did pick up something else. Pick up that shard charm. I would like to equip that. Is that? Oh, okay. That shares the same slot. It does share the same slot type as the compass. Yeah, no thanks. I want the compass. I would rather be able to find my way around. That's just me. I prefer navigation. If I need more shell shards, I can always re-equip stuff later. Let's head back up here, though. I never saw what was over this way. Oh, there's a little guy that comes over here. They knew what they were doing. They set these guys up specifically to be bounced upon. They knew what they were doing here. They set that up on purpose. Hello? Oh boy, we rumbling. Rumbling. Ooh, yikes. That's gross. That's gross. Ew. Yucky. Ew. Yucky. Gross and ew and bad. Ew. Stop it. Ew. When it's a 2 damage dealer. Yikes. Okay. Duly noted. I will only take safe opportunities. Try and do stuff then. That. Heal up? Okay, so it does 3 healing. Gotcha. Yes. A little close for comfort. We'll get him eventually. War of attrition. I'm determined. Determined to win it. Don't go risky here. Ah, the ledge grab. No! Ledge grab is gonna be the death of me. I swear. Stop swinging so wide. You're going out of my reach. Keeps going out of my comfortable range. I'm not taking that risk. I'm not staying out longer than absolutely necessary. Gotta play this safe. Oh, the ledge grab, stop! Please. No, it's an important platforming mechanic, but it's not helping me right now. I need to be able to slide on the edges, not grab them. Feels weird having to swing wide from the platform so that I don't accidentally grab it on the way down. I just want to slide down. Brother, please. How many hits? How many hits do you take, sir? There are people complaining about Compass taking a notch to use and they decided to make it use an entire yellow tool slot instead. Yeah, it kind of feels like it. It's like, you guys were complaining about a single charm notch. Well, guess what? This entire tool slot, gone. You want the compass? You don't get anything else in that entire slot. It doesn't help that this man is making my controller rumble a lot. This is like a meta attack. He's attacking my controller in real time, in real life. Get out of here, dude. Go away. Sir, please. I know I don't have a very strong weapon, but still. Good golly. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk over here, you know. I get the feeling this is one of those types of places where it's like, ah, maybe I should just be going this way. Maybe there's some funny little thing over here that trivializes everything. Oh no. Well, so much for that theory. That gap is a little too sketchy to cross. With our friend here romping back and forth. Stop. The this platform is not as good as the one I was using before for this purpose. Make it work though. Nope, I'm down. I will not let him beat me. We'll defeat you. One painstaking hit at a time. He runs wide when he's at that angle. He's just gonna run wide sometimes. Have to wait for the right opportunity here. Yikes! That was very close. I can't get up far enough to comfortably use my Silk Sphere on him for more damage. So I just have to stick with hit and run tactics. Controller vibrates enough, it will phase through your hands and then it can kill you while you're picking your controller back up. That's how you design difficulty in games like a pro. Not just attacking the player in the game, you're attacking them in real life. Brother, please. How much health? How much health do you have, sir? That much. As it turns out. Get him out of here. I got the beast shard. Oh man, my hands feel funny now after all the controller vibration. I don't even know where we are right now. Oh, a place we could use one of those keys. Okay. If we had one from Bone Bottom. Oh, that's nice. Nice little bit of swimming. Go for a swim. Ooh. Mask shard, thank you. I will definitely take that. Let me have a look at this beast shard real quick. Where was that? Oh, it breaks into a bunch of shell shards. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Have that in the back pocket if we need it. Dang, wish I had a key right now. Can't remember how much the key costs. We might be able to afford it. But hey, we got him. Anything down here? More rosaries. And a conveniently placed cage, is that? To keep it from rolling off the ledge. Very kind of them. Well, we need to go down, so let's go down. We'll see. Oh, there's something up there. Something over there to the left. Not something that I don't think we're going to be able to do anything with right now. Let's see if we can afford a key. Oh yeah, the magnetite brooch. That too. 500. You know what? Now we're going to get the brooch. Please let this take up something other than the yellow slot. Please let that take up something other than the yellow slot. I'm begging you. No. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. I'm fine. They really made this tool system to spite people who played Hollow Knight, huh? But it's like a loving spite, I suppose. It's like we know what you guys are used to at this point. We're gonna tell you no. You have to play by our rules now. Let's see, I have to keep track of where I actually am now. We head up here. Yeah, these guys. I need shawls from you. Oh, we need 12 of those? Rip those. I do like that it actually changes the sprite too. Very cool. Very cool. These guys are tough to deal with. You just cause them problems. Stop it. Stop causing problems. No more of that. Never used a single beast shard or anything of the types that can give you an idea of how useful that sort of item is. Yeah, to be fair, it's not something that's always going to be super helpful. It is nice to have it in case a situation comes up that I would benefit from having just a little bit more to top off. Wow. Let's see, you get down here. Grab some more shawls while we're here. Try to build up some more silk so that we can open up this passageway to the right. I want to see what's over there. These? Because, like, I never really used the consumable souls very much in Dark Souls either. But it was nice to have them if I needed a little bit more to get another level or something. Just having the option was nice. Wait a minute. Wait a heckin' second. I didn't cut these. This must be where the druid lives. Perhaps it opened up when I accepted the quest. A jovial type. Who is it? An intruder? Terrible. To interrupt a humble druid as they were.
Benny Frank.
I meant no intrusion, druid. The sound of your laughter drew me to investigate. This settlement is built about an old structure of the Weavers. Do you know of them? Do they inhabit this land still? What settlement? What weavers? You speak nonsense. You are my wish granter, yes? My wish. I need fruits of the world. 3 little darlings. I need them, till I wish. You made the promise, a binding stronger than sin. Bring me the 3 moss berries, precious fruit. Grant my wish, and then the work begins. I think I have those.
Tamiyan.
Good thing I got them all. As promised, druid, I have your berries. What is your need for such common fruits? Common? No. Oh, special, cherished. Only a druid knows it. The berries bright. Oh, my wish so dear. This is them, the precious promised fruits. Drop them in, there they go. Now at last we can begin. Whoa. Oh, the smell is right, like the others. But very young. Oh, voice of the woods. Oh, dance of the queen. Oh, beat harder. Let us hear it. Oh. Mm-hmm. Pain. My mind aches. Why? The berries, the nasty fruits. Oh, the visions. You wish promiser. Wish granter. You brought me what I needed and stayed by my side. Companion through my ordeal. I could ask for nothing more. The berry-picking wish has been granted. Now that felt like a lore drop right there. It's something I'll have to go back to and think about a little more later on. Difficulty and design choices. Sometimes it feels designed more with really good Hollow Knight players in mind. Yeah, I did see that there was a patch. Reduced difficulty, feel very specifically designed, not super casual oriented. That was the other sentiment that I got about this game. Is that like people like it. People like the characters and all that, and I can see why. Of course, as usual, very, very charming and fun. I also heard that this game was hard, and that the combat was a little more like if Hollow Knight is to Dark Souls 1 what apparently, supposedly, Silksong is to Dark Souls 3 in terms of speed being a bit more of a factor. I did hear that this game was potentially challenging for a good number of people. And for the parting, a gift. An amulet of we druids. Or me, druid? No others, I think. May it ease your sorrows, Wish Granter. May it cry for you when no tears are left. Now have Druid's Eye. Finally, a tool for a different slot. We're not dealing with a bunch of competing tools. As the bearer takes damage, the amulet weeps a green elixir that will form into silk. Okay, so it's kind of like the Grub Song charm. Like one of the grub charms you can get kind of early on, where it gives you soul if you take damage. I do say they have a lot of parallels in terms of utility. Which is pretty good. It's nice to have a good semblance of some functional familiarity in unusual territory. But moss berries, do you still hunt them, little you? My wish was granted, but clear now that more are needed. More! Bring more moss berries here. Yes, we will trade. Precious rosaries for fresh berries. Okay. I will keep that in mind. We're just gonna slot that tool in there real quick. So now we technically have a second way of generating silk. Well, above one unit, which automatically regenerates. Now that we've gotten that taken care of, I think I will take a short stretch break here. Just get up and walk around a little bit so I'm not just like glued to my chair here with it being as warm as it is. Overall, I really like difficulty. I have some specific opinions about the design choices in the game, but it's better if you just form your own rather than me telling you things. Yeah, that's fair. I do appreciate that. Because certainly I do already have maybe a couple of opinions on things. I'm trying to reserve judgment on them because this is a different game. It shares a lot of the similarities carried over from Hollow Knight, but things that are different, I'm trying to wait and see how it irons out over the course of my playthrough. I don't want to judge things too immediately. But I do have a couple of things in mind already. But overall, I'm liking how things are going so far. It feels familiar enough that I'm not too out of my element or anything. But we could talk more about that after I have my stretch break here. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm also gonna grab a little nibble of food here because I do have some breakfast that I haven't finished. I only had about half of it before starting the stream, but a little bit of that, and then we will continue from here. Now the music's kind of quiet, so I will probably I'll play the same music I had in the intro just so that there's something to listen to that's a little more audible. Yeah, I am going to take a short break here, and we will continue exploring when we come back. So, I will be back in a little bit. More silking, more songing. I think as far as difficulty is concerned, I definitely, if they tuned down some of those early game encounters, I definitely feel like I could have done harder. Having just been fresh off of Hollow Knight, I feel like I could have done harder on these early encounters. I'm not going to say anything about late game because we still got a long way to go, I'm sure, before we even have that conversation. I'm going to watch video expressing an opinion, it tends to influence my perception. Unless it affects my opinion positively. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's a pretty common phenomenon too. Yeah, I don't even want to deal with. I don't even want to deal with you. Get out of here. I'm messing around with that. Yeah, that does happen. Where being exposed to a different opinion can potentially shift your own opinion as well. I want to see the call animation.
Ada!
It's my dog. How's it going, dog? Let's go. Dancing with my dog. Dancing with my dog. I think, at least for my first playthrough, I'm going to be relatively immune to that because I'm dodging anything Silksong related. So that would also include opinions about Silksong. Especially about specific aspects of the game. No, you cheeky. You can't just throw the Hollow Knight motif in here like that. Come on. That's so blatant. Who do you think you are, Tobithan Fox? He's the only person who's ever used leitmotifs in the history of video games. Surely. I kind of want to climb. Yep, tricky Tony. Back at it again with the motifs of light. I almost forgot what I was gonna say. For the fact that I'm choosing to climb up instead of heading forward to the right. It's like some people yearn for the mines, I yearn for the climb. You are gonna be dealt with over here. Okay. Get out of here, you silly goober. That's a heck of a visage right there. Okay, okay. Wouldn't it just be so funny if I knocked this guy off the edge one of these times? He just tries to charge at me and I just knock him off the side instead. Like that. The big dude. Wouldn't that just be the funniest thing ever? I don't know why that didn't fall before. Eliminating that risk now. Now, why does this platform exist? What purpose does this platform serve? I wonder. Very interesting. It's true that not every platform has to have an explicit purpose. Oh, it breaks if you hit it, too. Okay. It's also good to know. Get off the platform. Keep platforming you. Oh, hi. They're yipping like a little dog. Is this a chihuahua? He even goes, awoo! What is that? Hello? This silly little guy? Just a silly little guy. Oh, that platform up above. Maybe that's something that only breaks from a floor above. And that becomes a through point. Maybe that's what it is. Well, I don't know. Hard to say. I'm used to having my procedural mapping from when I was doing the Hollow Knight run. So now I'm like, ooh, I actually can't just look at the map and see what I've just explored. I have to actually go back to a bench to see it. Yeah, maybe there isn't a way through there, but it looks like there is one to the right of that room. He thinks my exploration is not done. I'm trying so hard to resist the urge to pogo. I so badly wanted to down attack, but I knew it would send me to the side. Deep in my soul, I felt it. I was like, no, I can't. Mustn't. I have to fight the urge to pogo. Oh, well, this is delightful. In the air, the water, everywhere. Inside their shells, twisted inside. Guts. Tightest around heart. Pulsing rhythm. Sick. Alive. Dead? Something worse. Must look deeper. Darker get darker. Tricky Tony, is that you? Yeah, we're not getting much out of that one. For now. Yeah, I guess we'll head over to the right now. Well, you kind of did it to yourself, buddy. You jumped at me with reckless abandon. Didn't stop to consider the consequences. Ooh. Hold on. It gets darker down here. Darker yet darker. Yeah, looks like we've got a multi-path kind of thing going on here. Yeah, you're gonna spawn. Not a surprise to me. Yeah, it is also interesting to bear in mind that that I only have rosaries drawn to me. Beast shards I still have to pick up manually. Considering that there's a limit to the number of those I can carry anyway, it should be fine. I don't think it's going to be a problem. You want to see what was on the upper path over here. Go take a look. Look at that doll. Yeah, once I get those 3 silk hearts at some point, that will be very handy. I think that gives me 1 use of spells, potentially? Okay. Interesting. Could also just go around. Yikes. Well, there they go. Off into the darkness. Is that gonna explode? It is gonna explode, but thankfully on a delay. If that was not a delayed explosion, I was going to get absolutely destroyed. What are we looking at down here? Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm glad they didn't all explode at the same time. That probably would have actually gotten me. Ooh, craft metal? Craft metal. I get the feeling that that's something similar to pale ore. Have to wait and see. Hollow Knight has taught me to just attack the walls as I go, in case there's some cracked walls I'm not seeing along the way. Dude, I love those animations, they're so nice. It's really fun that she does all these different flips and spins. Very cool. That down here. Another secret. Let's give it a look. This room's already starting to branch off into a bunch of different directions. Okay, bunch of beast shards, that's fine. Let's see, there is the upper exit to this room, I would like to see where this goes. I feel like since our main goal is climbing, that it's probably easier to go back down from a higher location than it is to climb back up from a lower one. Well, I totally botched that. Hee. That's nice. I love the animations they did for the dive. Very neat, very cool. Anything hiding in the chest? No, just a funny little rosary dump. Okay. I mean, it's nice having some more rosaries. I'm gonna use them. I feel like these things have a really huge hitbox for activating the dive bounce. They seem way generous. I assume it's for ease of gameplay, but it's really funny how far away from them I can actually be and still bounce off of them. As long as I'm aimed at them. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, you're back. Give me that shawl. We just need one more. We could probably get that here. Yep, there you go. Ooh, it's even a different color. Cool, okay. It does tell me when I have enough. Very nice. What could that icon mean? Go to a bench, that's nice. Oh. Trapped bug? Potentially? Oh, big boy! Yikes. Ferocious they are. Hi. Who are you, buddy? Oi, oi! You there! Get us out of here! Since when's a little light thievery worth a lifelong sentence? Hurry it up, let us out quickly then. Got places to go, bugs to see, trinkets to pilfer. Yeah. Yeah, about that, buddy. I hope I don't regret this. Oh, free at last. Locked up in here much too long we was. Nasty place to keep a poor little snitch bug like Grindle. Oh, you're smelling fancy. You got some pockets under your cloak? Hiding away some goodies for us to pilfer?
Mi offende?
Beware your greed, thief. You'd be dead before your claw reached my cloak. Oh, never mind then, bully. Plenty of tasties lying around for us down here. We smells 'em. Ooh, great pin. Acquired. Okay. Can't wait to see what that does. Looks like hopefully it occupies a different slot. Please let it occupy a different slot. Let's see what it does. Whoa, wait a minute. Huh? We have Castlevania daggers? Excuse me? This game has sub-weapons? Looks like we have a certain number of them. Oh, that's what we used beast shards for. Okay. Noted. And we craft them at the bench, I assume. Okay, okay. I can work with that. It does give me more options. Yeah, I kind of don't want to go down here yet. I'm glad I went there to get the bench, at the very least. I don't think I'm quite ready to go back down to wrapping around that hallway again. I want to see what's over here. Even though it looks like it's gonna be a boss. Maybe I should explore a little bit more. I'm not quite ready to go back into boss territory yet. Oh, there we go. Build variety can begin to surface in a more meaningful manner, to a certain extent. Oh, I bounced myself right out of the room. That's a tough area to be in. What are we looking at for this room? It's a big room, so I think I'm gonna mainly stick to the left side. I'm gonna wrap my way back around to that hallway. See if there's maybe a shortcut door or something here. Maybe another boss, who knows? Ah, okay. Yeah, I can't get up here yet. No way. It's one of those types of platforms. Very interesting. Okay, okay, we have been here before. Check out that room that's up and right, since we're here. Yeah, it might still be a little bit before we get to true build variety self-expression. I'm starting to see where we can get some options unlocked as we keep going. Ah, that's why I couldn't go here, because it's locked on the other side. Okay, that's fair. I'll head back then. The question is, do I want to go through big room, or do I want to go to boss room? Dude, that effect is still insane. They went crazy with the particle effects in this game. A little bit of heat distortion effect in this room. Very nice. Yeah, I suppose we'll explore this room. See what's inside. Look at bell-headed boy. Look like the clock tower defenders. Look like the bell tower defenders from Dark Souls 2. Oh. Okay, you're throwing low-grade explosives at me. Gotcha. Cool. job, dude. You got me. With other enemies in the mix, though, that would be a real pain. Sure, they're gonna do something like that. That's the thing with games like this. Individually, the enemies aren't too big of a deal usually. It's when you start mixing them together in the same encounter space, then things start to get a lot more dicey. Guess we'll see what's down here. Oh, deep docks. Okay. Let's take a peek over here. It says there's a bench up and left. I think I will look for that. Of course, I've also got to explore. Ooh, explosions! That's fun. What a fun little trap that was. Gotta watch out for... I think that's not something that really ever happened in Hollow Knight. We didn't have breakable environmental hazards in that same way. So that's new. Let's have a quick look at that map. Yeah, we filled out all of the maps that we bought at this point. That doesn't seem to open for us just yet. But now I'm starting to get to a point where I'm thinking, how far in one particular direction do I want to go? I feel like I start to lose the plot a little bit. Let's see, oh, there's a mask shard there. This is all just explosive containers. And I can really make any particular use of here. I assume if I go in the upper route, this room, take the high road, I can get to that mask shard potentially. Down here. I do appreciate that there is that with the Beast Shard and Rosaries being two separate sort of resources to gather, they utilize it in a way that makes it a differentiating factor between the more simple-minded bugs that don't really have sentience and the ones that do. Because it's only the more sentient bugs that are dropping rosary beads. There's the little flying critters and stuff like that. They only drop the shards. Very interesting. Speaking of the little flying critter, I want to try something if they respawn. Yeah, here. You come here. How far will you join me on a journey? You do have a tethering point. Okay. We can't get that mask shard right now then. It's too far above where I can reach. That's fine. We'll just have to come back for it later. I suppose I could put a pin there. Maybe like slightly above it. I can actually see what's being marked, because that's a big marker. Well, we may as well rest the I suppose. I don't know if this is a boss or not coming up here. And if it is, I would not want to have that whole run back to go through. I'd rather be right here. So let's see what happens. Yep. Ooh. Big hits from the big boy, okay. Okay. I know when to back off. Okay. What did I learn from that encounter? First thing. Ouch. My poor little body has been destroyed. 2 masks of damage per hit. And also, quickly, and those are pretty quick attacks. Is there anywhere else I could go right now? I suppose I could keep moving forward on that lower path. All of the explosive stuff was stored. We could head that way. Didn't mean to drop onto you, dude. Myself back up. He's immune to dive attacks. That's good to know. Really don't use the dive attack very much. It is good I tried it there. So now I know. We will sit at this bench and keep heading on that lower path. That was a good call. Got transit here. Let's unlock this. I think having the fast travel points is always worth it. Okay. Hello, secret wall. Fancy seeing you here. What's going on in here? Lava balls. Very safe. Well. Got burned. Well, just barely missed the whole pond. Really got it right on the edge there. Okay. Whoops. Took a little too long making my jump there. Hello? I love those little guys. They are the best. I get the feeling that they're roughly equivalent to the grubs. Hi, buddy. How's it going? I'll take you to town in a minute. Just wanted to see your beautiful mug again before I went to get some mapping materials.
Yes, Chris.
Child-wheeling needle. What do you make of this huge, groaning structure?
일어나래.
The scale of it all impresses me. If this is merely an outpost of the citadel above, then their capital must be grand beyond measure.
Ona moshke.
Yokala. Perhaps so. They must have prized indeed the work done here, to build something so vast in such a dangerous place. I will take that Deep Docks map, thank you very much. I will take more markers, thank you very much. And vendors, probably. Probably good to have that. And then bench or bellway? I think benches are more universally useful to me. Bellways are convenient. Benches can be the difference between life and death.
Kraki.
Now we have a map. Oh, I can see that marker on this map too. Okay. Let's go in that middle room. It looks like it ends a little sooner. Straight across over there. I go here and I drop down. Perfect. Surprise! They still have the parrying system, I suppose. Not that I ever used that on purpose. I don't even know what particular benefit it serves. If there's anything to it. Is that the purpose of the room? Just having these guys hanging out in here? Unless... I don't see anything else in there. Oh, is that how I'm supposed to get across? Was I just lucky that I managed to get the jump the first time then? I definitely want to go... Nope. Well, we could check and see if there's any other... We have the shawls, we could go turn those in. Hello? Let's go to town. Off we go. Yeah, the lady's not hiding down here anymore. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder where she went off to, actually. We can turn in the shawls. Get the garb of the pilgrims, wish granted. Nice. Rosary necklace. Contains 120 rosaries. Nice. That's a pretty nifty lump sum to have available. Don't think there's much of anything else we can really do right now, though, with that kind of money. Could buy the craft metal, but without a clear purpose, I don't know that it's really a wise investment. 500 with E would be nice, though. I don't know that there's really much for me to do here. I just wanted to go turn those shawls in. Before we keep exploring. Alright, later, doggy. See you down the road. Let's see what we've got going on further up. Okay. Why does it say there's a bench up here? I certainly don't see one. Interesting. I'm not too worried about it. We're not that far from the nearest bench that we know about. Hold on. That's not instant damage? Interesting. Very interesting. I can actually kind of stand in it for a moment. It will just start doing damage to me if I stay in it for too long. Very interesting that it's not just instant damage. It's good to know that, though. Nothing else here, okay. Right. Heading over this way. The fact that the dive sends me so far up in the air. Can I get the bounce? That is something that's going to take adjustments. Oh. Oops. Oops, was that hanging out up there? I also like how this enemy is like a tutorial for how to get across the hot stuff. Very cool. Let that happen. There is supposedly a bench over here. I certainly wouldn't mind. I have just enough to take a little sit down. Okay. There is a lever on the other side of the door there. Hmm. You remind me of the mantises. Very interesting. Falling rocks. E. Now we'll make the climb up. I just wanted to grab the rosaries there. I'm almost maxed out on the number of beast shards I can carry. This is too tall for me to get to. Tried to use my dive. That did not work out. That's the other thing I gotta remember about it too, is that the dive does have a slight bit of startup. It's not an immediate thing. Yeah, you got throwables. That doesn't surprise me. Ooh, is this a healing round? Wow. Give me a chance to heal and all that. Very kind of you. Stretch the distance slightly. Ooh, nice. I love that slowdown. It's very nice. Very cool and good. Yeah, I'm not gonna let that happen. Break of a wall. Okay, okay. What we got over here? Braid rosary string. Okay. A little bit more cash in the pocket. I just tried to pogo through the platform. What is wrong with me? The Hollow Knight muscle memory. It's gonna get me into trouble one of these days. What are we looking at over here? Anything funny in there? Nope. Ooh, hello. Hello, what is this? Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Time for us to go further beyond. We got here. Ooh, ancestral art swift step. Sprint at blinding speed beyond one's natural limits. Chase down prey and leap great distances. Okay. Let's give this a look, huh? So this is my normal running speed. Whoa. Oh no! It's got momentum? Oh. Dude. Excuse me. Has momentum. That is going to take a lot of adjustment. No way. Not only can you use it as a dash, you can also use it just for mobility, just to run that sprint. That's wild. But also, oh no. I'm very scared. Scared of that momentum. Momentum terrifies me. I have to figure out how much I can get away with. Buddy. Ow. That is possibly the best thing ever. Sprinting is cool and all, but seeing the little guy go ow. Oh no, that momentum is gonna take some adjustment. Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm gonna get into so much trouble with this. I'm not careful. Hey, nice little shortcut. Back to a bench. I'm just happy to have a dash back in the mix. Also, that is one thing that is noticeably different about the movement. I notice it a lot with this dash. The movement isn't quite as stiff as it can feel on Hollow Knight sometimes. Hollow Knight, you dash, and you're dashing exactly forward for a set distance. This has a lot more... This has a lot more nuance to it. Okay, we had an upper area we could go to again. I can't get back up. I guess that's why it has me loop back around. Well, since we're right at the bench, I might as well just get my health back. This dash is gonna get me into so much trouble. Maybe not so much the dash, but the sprinting for sure. I see that being a problem. Let's see, I don't think there's anything else for me to do here, is there? Probably need to take this ability somewhere else, unless you would like to follow me over here. I can get a cheeky little bounce off you and do some shenanigans. Hee oh, hello. Yeah, you throw spears at me, that's fine and all. Oh, I can dash. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I can dash again. Hey, buddy. How's it going up there? You good? Yeah, this is definitely a lot faster than Hollow Knight's combat speed. This kind of speed is usually reserved for bosses. Hmm. Hello.
Santa, so.
What a battle, brave warrior. You're the first I've seen who could match the red shells and emerge victorious. I appreciate that their name is Ghillie, like a ghillie suit.
Cadestre.
Very clever. They are deadly foes indeed, and seemingly keen hunters. You did well to keep yourself hidden from them, young bug. Didn't I? Disguise and subterfuge are skills I have honed keenly, all in aid of my most important work.
Nesvir.
And that is... These are dangerous fields, young one, not for casual wandering. What task sees you brave them?
Santa, so.
A treacherous quest, but a crucial one. Upon the last wish of my father, I have taken up the study of these wild caves. These fields still display life and growth, even as the lands around erode to dust. There is a hot harmony here that eludes the gray wastes above and the dry marrow beside. With time and study, I shall uncover why.
Hasalama.
The red shells, hiding through the fields, stalking the bony beasts. They are part of it, somehow, life that flourishes here. Even haunted, they seem to lose less of themselves. What anchor allows them to retain such strength? That does sound a lot like the mantises.
Helena.
Conversing is a pleasure, but I must return to my observance. Try not to leave too much of a trail when you leave, please. Vroom. To the bench. Okay, so now I need to think about where this goes. Where can I go? That's weird. Isn't that long area? Isn't that long room? Was that not where the bench was? I'm a little confused, but maybe it's because I don't have the compass. Maybe the compass would help. Orient me more specifically. As general navigation is concerned, it should be fine. Let's see. Did they make this a logical runway? Let's find out. Logical runway directly into damage. Yep. Seems good. One-way ticket to danger. And good. Didn't go the bottom path yet, you went middle and top. Yeah, maybe for a moment I should swap out the rosary magnet and just kind of reorient myself here. Give me a moment. Slap this back on and then head down to where it actually lets me look at the map. Oh. I see myself on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that bottom path, I was saving that for last because it looked like it was gonna go for a while. So, yep, that does check out. It is weird that I can't look at my map here using the quick map just because of this specific room not being part of the deep docks. Very strange. Alright, let's head back then. I know better than to do a full running leap there. Let's see here. This should be the right way. I didn't even know double tapping left bumper actually opened the map, so I've always just been using the menu button. Thank you for teaching me. It's very nice quality of life. I never knew that even existed as a function. Ooh, let's keep myself out of danger there. Over there. Okay. This seems good. Uh-huh. Shard bundle. Probably not going to use that. No reason for me to break this. I literally don't need more shards. What are we looking at over here? A boss arena. I should have known. At least a combat arena. But an arena nonetheless. Ooh. Wow, I just totally did not hold the jump button there. Like, thumb was not in the correct position for that. Over here. Unstoppable force versus immovable object. The war rages on. Whoa. Hee. Gotcha. Okay. Where does this go? Opens this up, gives us a bench to sit upon. Awesome. From the map mod for Hollow Knight, so I was constantly using my map for finding checks for randomizers. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think I ever knew that that was a thing. Because, of course, I would be using that all the time. Just double tapping is much easier. So I get used to the fact that I can sprint instead of just spamming dashes. Hello? Oh, small pointy bug. Why do you bother us at our work?
That's fine.
The sound of your craft called me to investigate. What is your duty here? Are you a smith of some kind? A smith? Hardly so crude. We are forge daughter. How can a pointy bug not tell? Ours is the ancient line and honored role. These docks and lands around are fortunate to have our skills.
Fadastama.
If you are as talented as you suggest, would you lend me your aid? I've lacked for my usual tools, and I suspect you could craft fine replacements. Blades and traps, no doubt. We know your type.
Megina Fora.
Of sorts, but maybe strange to this land. Some would likely prove fine challenge for your craft. Then we'll construct them. but you will provide the materials and compensation for our time. Whoa. Hello? Hello? Interesting. You can trade in rosaries for more beast shards here. Okay. That's good to know. So we have sting shards. Have magma belt wards against lava and heat. I wonder if we need that or if that's just well, lava it might be helpful. Because if it helps with stuff like the actual lava, like the flowing lava, that might be useful to have. Crafting kit could be interesting to see what options that opens up. But for now, we don't have rosaries to purchase anything anyway. Farewell then. If you require our craft, this forge is always hot. We will leave them to it then. Leave that guy alone. Ain't gotta worry about it. Nice little spot to have though. Gotta train my habit to use the double tapping of the quick map. Let's see what's up here. Something over there. Yes, there's a lever up here. Seems ominous enough. Let's go check it out. This is like the Metroid Zero mission Ridley boss arena. Oh, those traps are from the Sentinel Hornet fight. Oh, that's what those are. Okay. That is cool. And I do like that we have a pretty legitimate reason for her not having those to work with from the start here. How sad. The little spider has fallen from its cage. So lost, so weak. Poor little morsel. I can save you, little spider. All the trouble you'd face above. All the suffering. It's so simple. I'll just skewer you here and now. Pluck that flickering light right out of you.
Yunara.
Your threats are worthless, child. If you are my foe, stay your voice and raise your blade. Delicious. I like you already. Lace. A new moveset to learn, oh boy. Ooh, you got a parry. You got a parry move? Okay. I'm getting Hornet fight vibes off of this, for sure. This is wild. Gotcha. Whoop, misread that. They even added an animation to make it more clear that they're staggered. That's funny. Oh, I love her little, like... Whoa, okay, that lasts for a while. Love when she balances on one foot like that. It's really nice. Really nice bit of character. I love the absolute elegance on display here. Whoops, almost fell for that. Right? Misread it. Whoa! Crazy. Kinda sick with it though. These kind of sick with it though. Love these moves. Are you crazy? Oh. Very happy I have the dash right now. Ooh, she can reverse. Watch those reversals. Come here. Whoa, I tossed myself straight in. Heal up. Very, very happy I have the dash for this fight. This is crazy. Nice. First try, I'll take it. Very fun fight. Off she goes. Very, very reminiscent of Hornet. Oh, I'm excited. I cannot wait to see more of Lace. Awesome. That was a lot of fun. Heck yeah, I am psyched for the rest of this game. Let's get this open here. Give me that motif. Give me that motif. There it is. Let's go. This leads to a new area, huh? Well, I don't know. Maybe I should go back and explore lower areas. Moving on to the next zone. Just in case there's any fun little things to check out. That fight was a ton of fun. Very dynamic. Having mobility, having more mobility really adds to that feeling of it being a more intricate dance. Hey, wait a minute. You're not infected with radiance. You stop that right now. You're just little lava creatures. I'm not falling. Nice throw angle. Get here. Sure, we'll check out the big room. Goodie. No. No reverse. That's more beast shards. I don't need those. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really give that a proper listen once I'm finished playing through the game. Because like you said, I don't want to be looking anything up ahead of time in case I come across accidental spoilers along the way. Ooh, hello. We can hold more silk now. Very nice. Totally worth coming down here. I made the trek. Next door. There's also something at the bottom there, but I think we'll stick with going over here first. Dang, I had to hit it back. Boom. Sound design is so good on that. Okay. Man, these shards. I don't need these things. Get out of here. Get out of here. That probably unlocks from the other side or something like that. I think I'm just gonna climb out of here. Don't think there's anything else for me down here right now. Ouch. Okay, so the lava hurts a lot. That makes sense. I'm expecting it to be quite so spicy, but there you go. I think we got the bench right here. Could send you the MP3. There's no way anything unwanted could show up. Probably better just to wait, but option is there. I do appreciate it. It might be cool to go back afterward and do a little bit of motif hunting. That could be fun. Let's see, we didn't go down in this room, down to the right. Let's see what's over this way. Aha! Something we need our sprint jump for, and also a key. Great. At least now we know. Okay, further to the right, I suppose. We'll see what Lace was guarding. Over yonder way. We'll be going into unmarked territory. That's nothing new. If I do find another travel station, I would like to double back and officially start the flea gathering quest. Far fields. Just kind of run around. Running around. Not really doing much of anything. That's a toughie. Jump. Jump. Okay, so it continues off of a ledge grab. Good to know. Can't get up here yet. That is fair. Nice throw. Nice throw. Fortunately, they both missed. Wonder what's up with this. Just for looks? Something more important. Hold on. Seeing some rings on the ground here. There's more beast shards. I don't need those. think we might be able to get a map. Oh, if only. Only I could do a funny little float. Hi.
Da, Fenestra.
You weren't singing very loud this time, but I still found you. Chakra, you look well at home in these wilds.
Nieshkares.
Shanka, these scorched fields offer many paths and much combat. To leap from vantage upon the red shells, or to meet them face front with rings ready. These are decisions to live for. I am much surprised those soft pilgrims ever safely climbed this scorched and savage place. I'm taking that map, thank you, and I'm getting those pins, thank you.
Kietska.
You have purchased the last of my mapping stock, for now. Stay alive on your journey, and when our paths next cross, we may trade again. Heck yeah. We're keeping up pretty good pace with mapping supplies, which I always feel is very important. I have acquired the Shaw on Twitch. Got the Hornet badge. I don't think there's anything we can do in that room yet. It's not by the looks of it. Looks like it's gonna be a windy room. What are we looking at here? Doesn't it usually give you a notification when you get a sub? I would think so. I don't see it in the activity feed even. Like, it just straight up is not warding bell. Let me take a look real quick. Because, yeah, my activity feed doesn't show anything. And I don't know why that would be the case. I don't see anything. I don't see anything having come up, so I don't know. I haven't tried it for myself, so I don't know how this specific reward, like Twitch reward, works. I don't think I've ever seen one that has subscriptions as a requirement to get the reward. I think I've only ever, the ones I've seen at least, I'm sure there may have been other ones that use subs as an unlock requirement. The only ones I've ever personally seen were ones that used watch time on participating channels as the criteria. I can share my 2-month sub anniversary so it detects I'm subbed to you. Weird. I guess Twitch is being weird because it doesn't show up on the stream dashboard's activity feed either, so it's not just OBS or anything like that. I think it might just actually be Twitch. Let me see if I refresh. And it still doesn't show there. Huh. Weird. I wonder why that is. I suppose it may be a good old-fashioned Twitch glitch. Heals the player as they bind their wounds. Huh. I wonder if that's actual just full-up damage protection, or if that's hyper armor, so you can just kind of power through it, but you still take damage. Might have to find out sometime. I think I'm good with getting silk when I'm taking damage. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why that would be the case. I don't see anything on my end. As soon as I do, it definitely should show up with something. Ooh. Whirlwind of blade. That guy goes crazy. Okay, back off. Is that just more beast shards? I don't need them. I don't need the beast shards. Not a big deal, just weird. Now I have the Shaw and a sub to you, and that's all that matters. Well, thank you for the sub. Even if Twitch, for some reason, won't acknowledge it, I will. Thank you. It is much appreciated. Enjoy your Shaw.
Shaw!
It would be really funny if I just made that the sub sound during the Silksong playthrough. At least for as long as the reward campaign lasts for. I don't remember how long it is. Is this... There's another... Oh, this entry right here. Right. I can't get anything in there because that's where that wind is happening. Well, I suppose I could at least confirm whether or not that's the case. Maybe I could do something at ground level. You in the background. You look crazy. It ends tomorrow. I don't know what time specifically. Well, maybe I'll change the sub sound for it anyway. Just... Well, I can keep the sub sound the same. I can just personally... I can always just bust out my own personal whenever. And just do it that way. Because I do like my sub sound. It is a fun one. For me specifically, at least. I guess for other people it would depend on whether they know what Ape Escape is. I like it pretty well. Very strange that Twitch is not saying anything about it, though. Very odd. What's down here? Lava. Couldn't see that from the other side. Thought I should go take a dive anyway, just to see what was going on. Where to go? Where to go? Ooh. Look at how many moving parts there are to this structure. That's cool. It's really neat. Yeah, sure. I'll take a little rest. Okay. Well, aren't you a sight? No, don't tell me. You're as odd as they come. Your poise, your form. Are you hunted? Pursued? The Citadel would see a fine prize in you.
Benny Frank.
It is as you say, madam. Veiled bugs brought me to your land. I seek them now for answers. Ah, fierce too. These are bleak times, but a powerful stray like you could certainly cause some change. Well then, I've no love for that holy caste, and I do worry for this kingdom's ailing state. If you're seeking to settle a score, perhaps I can lend some aid. If you're planning to ascend from these low fields, you'll be needing some lift, and I'm just the bug to help. Head for the caves beyond my home. The bugs within produce a spine with a marvelous core. Flexible, yet strong. Cut their spines and collect the cores. Return to me, and I'll soon have your old cloak transformed into something far more buoyant. Sure thing. Flexile spines. A smart choice. Get out there and gather those spine cores, and best you be quick about it. As nice as it is to have the company, if you hang around too long, those Citadel bugs will turn their gaze on me as well. That is fair. Caves beyond, I suppose that would mean this way. I do love how the beast shards also get affected by the wind. Very nice. Ooh, Mr. Bowling Ball. Hello? Bit of a monster too. Spine core, hold on. Oh. Well, there go. There they go. Down here. What's in this wall? I swear, if it's more beast shards. Well, where does this go? Hold on. Dang, I thought I was over enough. But I was not, apparently. I really... Game, I'm so serious. I'm so serious. I don't need more beast shards. Please stop giving them to me. They juked them. They thought they could trap me. But I bamboozled them. Suppose that's the top of this room. Let me look at the to-do list here. 25 of them, okay. Might as well farm them up. Make sure I've got them taken care of. I need to try that sprint attack sometime too and see how it interacts with enemies. You need shards, not rosaries, not at all. Of course not. I'm plenty fine on rosaries. It's not like I'm maxed out on like the shell shards constantly. Ow. Let's try that again. Ooh. I do remember seeing those in the trailer. That's gonna be fun later. Get here. Swear. Okay. Just an environmental hazard used to my advantage. Or detriment. If I'm not careful. Where does this lead? Can I get up here? I can. Just barely. Bunch of these. Just hit the dude. Just hit him. That's not great. Great for me. So again, we have a right and a left path in here. Guess I'm gonna go left. Oh, I see. Shortcut. Noted. In that case, I can go back this way instead. I always misjudge the angle of that. Okay, we are full up on spine cores. Go back and get our float on. Big boy. This means he's easier to hit. Down here is just a drop back. Let's see. Oh, another one of those weaver doors. Okay. That is fair. As well heal and then get some more silk off of these guys. Make some crazy particle effects. Alright, I think we can head back over this way then. Trying to get used to using the sprint a little bit more for traversal. Just had to look at something real quick. Then, tell by the rattling from within your cloak, your hunt was a success. If you'll kindly pass over the cores, I can get to work. Absolutely. Put those cores to good use. Perfect. These should be more than enough. Wait there just a moment, and we'll soon have you soaring up and away from these lowlands. Yes, they brought back the cutscene. Drifter's cloak. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hornet, put your clothes back on. Please. Some modesty. This is fine work, seamstress. Your modifications will aid me greatly. Quite welcome, dear. A rare opportunity to practice such intricate sewing. And a warrior sort like you will be able to properly appreciate my additions. Float away now, stray one, and do try not to die. I'd rather not have my hard work go to waste. Heck yeah, it looks super weird. Just a moment, dear, before you scurry off. I'm loath to spoil the surprise, but curiosity begs me to ask. Do you know why they pursue you? Those citadel bugs? I'm sure the players want to know.
Buenera.
No certainty, but I've a strong suspicion. They hunt me for my nature, for the silk produced within my shell. Truth no doubt. In Farloom, yours is a rare skill, prized beyond measure. Channel one's soul within a thread, soul and silk inseparably linked. It is a skill almost lost from Farloom. Those old weavers shared it, but they're long dead now.
Tamiayan.
There is another alive in this kingdom that shares my nature, or some part of it. I've seen silk similar to my own. It snares the shells of those upon the roads. seen it wrap them, possess them whole. There is will within that bread, one that seems to come from somewhere above us. The Citadel.
Harida, Sia.
Good sharp sight you've got. That Citadel. All roads towards and all answers waiting. And a long climb up there, my dear. Now, it's time you get going. Your style and your silk sure are fine. Stay too long and you'll only be trouble for me. Let's go. The way we bounce off of walls, too. Whee. That looks really nice. They could have kept it super basic and just to the same animation, but with you going upward instead of downward. But no, they made a proper fun wind tunnel. Wind tunnel traveling animation. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is wild. Okay. I'm gonna have to get used to this. Because you can't grab ledges while you're gliding. This doesn't seem that way. I have to remember to let go before I reach a ledge that I want to grab. Platforming sections are so dynamic and cool looking the more you unlock mobility. I can definitely see it. Watching speedruns of this game is gonna go so crazy. I missed it because I tried to pogo. Hollow Knight has both trained me and ruined me for this. I'm sure even if I hadn't done a recent replay that I probably would still be trying to pogo. It is a little unfortunate that so specifically trying to pogo in circumstances where it would be incredibly disadvantageous for me to have it behave differently. Well, let's get this opened up. Okay. I hear another mask shard. It's like directly below me. Have to be able to hit that. These. Oh, is that? Yeah, it's like the equivalent to the soul statues. Okay. I desire to remain uninjured. Yeah, I'm sure speed tech for this game goes crazy. There's probably a lot of little intricacies to the movement optimization that I am nowhere near discovering. I think that takes care of our spot here. No. We need to sit at the bench real quick just to heal up and map up a little bit. Over to the right. What was that about? like a whole darkened section over there. Check that out. Oh yeah, this thing, okay. This little climbing rings, that's fine. Okay, we should be able to move on now then. Let's see, where do we want to go? I suppose just back to the left. Where we originally came in through here. Wasn't anything else to really specifically do in here. Except for, oh no! Is it boss time? Fourth chorus, okay. No, we are not fighting a Super Meat Boy boss right now. There's no way. There's no way. I'm not fighting a Super Meat Boy boss right now. Ain't no way. It's a really funny. So funny. I cannot believe this is happening right now. Oh, that's just fortunate. I thought he was gonna pick up the platform right below me. Tried to make it to the other side. That did not end well. Ooh. Yippee. Smash me. Don't even worry about it. Moment to heal. Try to get some hits in here. I did not pay attention to that happening. Cheeky heal. It's really funny that we're fighting a Super Meat Boy boss right now. This one you can actually fight against, instead of it just being an endurance match. Where purely time is the deciding factor. Oh. I wanna get you, buddy. Ooh. Form's a little skinnier, okay. I'm gonna do an attack that requires me to use that to dodge it, huh? Or you're gonna destroy enough platforms that I have no choice. I am loving these bosses so far. They're very interesting. Some of these bosses, like this boss in particular, has some very interesting things going on. This is much different from Hollow Knight had to offer. Brother sure is taking enough hits, though. Hey, here, dude. Like, golly. And your reward is you may continue playing the game. That was a lot of fun though. Very fun boss. Almost flubbed it at one point, but still could have been harder. Still could have been harder. When I say could have been harder, I'm basically just saying like, oh, that could have gone so much worse for me. Like if they made it harder, I could see myself getting stuck there for a while. Rumblies and the tumblies again. What's the reason for these guys being here? What were they guarding? Nothing in particular? It's just more beast. There's more of those shell shards. I don't need those. I think I accidentally started calling them beast shards because they're shards that come from beasts. Not all of the beasts have shells. At least not super visible, obvious shells. Let's see what's up here. Just going places. Okay. Where does this go? Nothing over there. I don't see anything. Looking at him here. No, I've been trapped. Sneaky. And not a lot of space to dodge your throws, which is also not super great for me. Yikes. Good trap though. Dude, that one caught me off guard. That's the kind of one where it's like, you wouldn't know that on a first playthrough. You basically have to already know ahead of time. Even then, do you avoid it? I don't know. Come over here. Get your throws out of here, buddy. Get out of here with all that nonsense. We're going up somewhere. I have no idea where we're going at this point. We sure are going somewhere. Ooh. You got a 3-hitter combo, huh? Okay. Nice dive. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, so that sets me up in the air a little bit. Noted. Let's grab these rosaries. Got him. But seriously, I have no idea where I'm going at this point. I'm just hoping we find a bench soon. it is about that time. Well, ask and ye shall potentially receive. Pilgrim, you who have held tight to faith have been carried far. This station shall offer brief rest to those devout. Hey, look who it is. Don't despair, pilgrim friend. Lift your sight and raise your voice. Have no fear, pilgrim true. Believing is a happy choice. Oh, there. Aren't these fields marvelous? And above us are the bountiful moors, where every pilgrim can fill their belly.
Mio fene?
These hot fields are a wonder indeed, but hunters prowl the long grass. Playing your instrument will only alert them to your presence. Well then, alert them I shall, for where many gather, great songs are sung. I mean, I guess that's one way to look at it. Oh. Valuable input. Very glad I consulted him. What we got going on in here? Pilgrim's Rest. Who are you? Come to rest your weary body. The climb is agonizing. Even the devout must mind their limits.
Hironare.
I'm impressed to find any without firm claw upon a weapon that could ascend so far. Indeed, we're lucky to have made it here. Luckier than many others. Or perhaps the difference between the lucky and unlucky is merely fate. While we rest, shall we make trade? If you have rosaries, I'll take them gladly. Oh, here's the no knockback tool, okay. A tool pouch, more tools. Okay. Memory locket. Is this gonna be like the dream nail? I don't know. I do think we should invest in the tool pouch though. That seems incredibly useful. I don't know if I should get the memory locket. I don't think I need the weighted belt. That ain't really for me. I never used that in Hollow Knight, and I don't think I'll use it in this game either. Yes, that's better. Sharing your devotion with me will surely bring you luck. Let's take a look here. Pouch capacity is now up to 1. Okay, ooh. We can hold more shell shards. Okay. That's handy. Hey, guess what? I have room for shell shards again. Oh, nice. Now we can hold 15 of these pins. Okay. Alright. Well, hey, we're making some pretty good progress, I'd say. Seems about as good a place as any to call it for today. I am greatly looking forward to seeing what this game has in store the rest of the way. I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job of exploring thoroughly. I'm sure there's stuff I'm overlooking, but overall I'm trying to take my time with it and try not to overlook super obvious stuff at the very least. We found a good number of hidden walls, so I think we're doing pretty well. And oh man, these bosses are great. I am loving the increased variety of boss scale. I think a lot of the bosses in Hollow Knight are roughly the same size. Getting a lot more size variety and mechanical variety to go with it so far. I think it's very promising. I'm very curious to see what they have in store later down the line. Take one last look at the map here to kind of see where we've made our way to. Okay, okay. Yeah, I could probably stand to double back and maybe open the way up to that bench in the middle there. Up near that one green room that we haven't mapped yet. And there's a couple of potentially dead-end rooms along this tall room. And I want to go back and check. We'll probably take a look at all that stuff next time. Maybe there's a travel station in one of those, and we can go back and get the caravan stuff started up. I want to do that too. But that will be it for me for today. Thank you all for being here and hanging out. I am greatly looking forward to what more little adventures we can get up to moving forward. I'm starting to get a feel for the mobility options they're giving me access to. We'll see what else they have in store next time. So I am going to head out. Thank you all for being here and hanging out. And just know that somebody cares about you because I care about you. And until the next stream, take care, everyone.